This tips video is the final designed as a training aid for pharmacy staff on easier and more effective ways to use Cretem robots. Please ensure you watch all videos thoroughly to fully understand the useful tips for operating and maintaining your sachet robot. The following topics will be covered in this video. Under the Management section, you will find the Pack Print Form option, which lists the available printing formats. General RX up to 7 is the format automatically selected for the number of medications up to and including 7. General RX up to 13 is the format automatically selected for the number of medications up to and including 13. Therefore, ATMS will automatically select the print format depending on the quantity of medications. If medications are more than 13, split into 2 dosing times. The reminder note is an important component of the printing format. This note is printed 8 days before the end of the roll. The 8-day period is chosen to avoid displaying the reminder on a weekly patient pack. The default reminder note period is 8 days. However, if you would like to change the reminder note date, please contact Cretem New Zealand. Pharmacists should tick one of the boxes that applies to patients. This instructs patients to either contact their pharmacy for their next repeat or contact their doctor for a new prescription. PRN format is for sachet packs for rest home patients. Send an order from Tonic or RX1 to ATMS. Select a patient and click Print option. Select PRN from the drop-down list and press Dispense button. For most orders, you don't have to select from the Print option menu. The format will be automatically assigned to up to 7 or 13 printing formats. Additionally, ensure to double-check the order is a PRN pack patient before clicking the Dispense button. To create a tic-tac sample for advertising purposes and showcase the benefits of using a sachet service, you can follow these steps. Select two same medicines from the tonic and RX1 systems, ensuring that both medicines are assigned to any dose in a monthly pack. This is the Tic Tac pack print format. You can change the information on here. If you have any issues to change the information, contact Cretem Help Desk. Locate the test patient order from the waiting order list and click on the print option button to access the Tic Tac format. Assign both medicines to any FSP drawers, which represent the free shape packet drawer numbers. Click the Dispense button. Fill the FSP1 drawer with the Tic Tac samples. Click the Fill button to initiate the packaging process and generate the Tic Tac sample sachets. Place the Tic Tac sample sachets into the sachet box. Please demonstrate to your patients how to easily tear the sachet. By following these steps, you will create a Tic Tac sample that effectively demonstrates the advantages of sachet packaging, including the convenience of carrying daily doses, and sachets that are clearly legible and easy to tear off. This sample can be presented to new clients or patients to highlight the benefits and functionality of the sachet packaging system. Pay close attention to the printed instructions and sachet contents to ensure accuracy and quality. The pharmacist's final check is crucial and should be conducted similarly to a blister pack check by signing off on the checked pack. This final verification step is essential for patient safety and medication adherence. The dispensed order list and order dispensation history store patient information. On the dispensed order list, you can find patients by entering the order date. To find a specific patient, follow these steps. Under the query, click the Order Dispensation History. Type the approximate date. Click the Search button to find the orders in general. Click the three-dot button to find the specific patient. Enter either the patient number or the patient's name to find a specific patient. The order dispensation history allows you to search for patients based on specific criteria and provides detailed information about their medication history. The order dispensation history stores information for 30 days. You should have the right cassettes in your machine to maximize efficiency, minimizing the usage of the FSPs and MDU. The reasons for this are: by assigning more frequently dispensed medicines to cassettes, you can speed up the dispensing of orders and ensure accuracy. When usage changes due to brand switching or when new medicines are added to the machine. Usage varies depending on patient needs or requirements. Therefore, having the right cassettes is important. This section displays the number of medicines dispensed through the machine. To analyze dispensation patterns, follow these steps. Set the start and end dates to cover a required period. Click the search button. To sort the results by device usage, click on Classification to arrange the data from the least to the most dispensed medicines by device. While cassettes are generally the preferred method of dispensation, if you notice high usage of FSPs or MDU for specific medicines, consider allocating those medicines to cassettes. Conversely, if certain medicines allocated to cassettes have low usage, it may be beneficial to replace them with medicines that are more frequently dispensed from FSPs or MDU. Please review the medicine dispensation quantity every 3 months. Under the query, click the cassette refill history to access it. Select the desired start and end dates. And click the search button. The refill history provides insights into the amount of medicine that each cassette has been refilled with. Keeping a record of the refill history monthly allows for easy verification whenever required. Save it to your USB flash drive. This information is valuable for audit purposes and demonstrates the maintenance of medicines inside the machine. The reason you should back up the ATMS data is that you need to protect the data in case your PC hardware fails. If this happens without a recent backup, ATMS will need to be reinstalled and may take 4 to 5 hours to re-enter the data. Open the MySQL administrator and log into it. Press the Backup button. Press the New Project button. Name for the backup project. Click the ATMS in Schemata list. And click the right arrow sign. Press the Execute Backup Now button. Then save the file to your desktop. To ensure the ATMS data is not lost, save it to a USB flash drive. Or a cloud drive. Don't forget to save the backup file monthly, otherwise we won't be able to retrieve it. Please do not use any metal tweezers to remove any medications that get stuck inside of the robot's components, especially FSP and FSP drawer areas. If you use metal tweezers, there is a risk of electrocution or damage to the robot. You might short-circuit the 240-volt circuits, which is very dangerous. If any medications are stuck in the FSP bowl, press the down arrow button on the FSP drawer. During operation, medications may sometimes get stuck in the cassette bases. If this occurs, power off the machine first. Use a metal tweezers or vacuum to remove the stuck medication. The ID chip, a green circuit board, is located at the bottom of a cassette. It has 3 dials, each representing a digit from 0 to 9. It is a recognition chip that is used to assign a specific number to the cassette. Please double-check whether the 6 pins of the ID chip are moving in and out properly. When changing medicine brands, it is essential to also change the corresponding cassettes. Each cassette is uniquely shaped to match the specific size and shape of the medications it dispenses. If you do not change the cassette, the size of the medicine will be different, and the cassette will no longer be suitable for the new medicine. When purchasing a CAP92FS or WAP224FS, you should provide a medicine list to us by using the drug usage report. We recommend asking Tonic or RX1 to create it for you. You do not need to order all the cassettes at once. Some cassettes may become unusable, or you may need extra cassettes later. For example, you might have a CAP92 machine, but if you only need 85 cassettes when purchasing, you can order or swap additional cassettes as needed within the first 6 months. If you have unusable cassettes or no longer plan to use them, please swap them with us. You can order the new cassettes until you reach the maximum cassette capacity of your robot. When brand changes happen, we want you to have the right cassettes without paying extra cost. Cretem will support pharmacies in optimizing the machine for maximum efficiency throughout the 6-month period. However, there will be a freight charge for the delivery of cassettes. Sometimes you may need to make a pack with medications that are not in cassettes. You need to pour medications into the FSP drawers. Avoid pouring too much or too few medications. For instance, if you need to add 30 tablets or capsules, aim to pour an amount close to 30 or a little bit more than what you need. Pouring significantly more than the required amount can cause the machine to generate an error. If you pour fewer than 30 tablets, an alarm will prompt you to add more. The FSP reset button is located on the right side of the FSP bowl. You will see a small aperture where the button is located. This button should only be used if you remove the cup while the FSP is operating. After cleaning the FSP sensors. Or when resolving issues after FSP or sensor errors have occurred. If you are operating the machine to make a sachet and cannot see the medications inside the sachet, it may be because there are too many medications that have been placed into one MDU cell. We don't recommend placing more than 2 big-sized supplements inside of one MDU cell, as there might be dispensing errors. However, You can place smaller sized medicines on top of the supplements in the same MDU cell. We recommend placing big-sized supplements horizontally in each MDU cell. To resolve this issue, follow these steps. The MDU Clear button allows you to retrieve medications when an order has been cancelled mid-pack, or to remove medications that have already been dispensed from the MDU cells. The MDU Clear button is used only if you make a mistake or need to remove medications that have already been dropped and cannot be retrieved. Press the OP button on the main screen. Press the MDU Clear button. In the MDU Clear section, you will see 30 cells and an option to select units. The number of units is equal to the number of the MDU cells that will be dropped into each sachet. If too many units are selected, too many medicines will be emptied into one sachet, which may cause an error. The procedure is the same as for the CAP92 model, but note that it has 24 cells instead of 30. When using the sachet robot with cassettes, FSPs, or MDU, do not use cytotoxic medications that may cause cross-contamination when making a pack. Send an order from tonic or RX1 to ATMS, and allocate the cytotoxic medication to MDU. Do not put cytotoxic medications in the MDU, this can cause cross-contamination. Do so manually by creating a small tear at the end of the sachet rolls after the pack has been made. Use the same process to insert foil-wrapped medications into the sachet. Please do not cut the sachet horizontally before you attach the tape on the opening, as it may tear unevenly. When operating the middle shutter for cleaning, do not open the cassette drawers simultaneously. The robot may struggle to balance the weight of both the middle shutter and the cassette drawers, which could potentially cause the robot to fall. When the middle drawer is opened for cleaning, it may appear to be fully extended. For the CAP92, it should be extended until the middle shutter drug passage can be seen clearly. For the WAP224, its 4 middle shutters should be extended fully. When using the sealer on the WAP224FS, please pull the bottom module all the way out. When cleaning the heating roller, you may remove the heating cover bolt. However, please do not adjust the heating roller tension bolt. Cretem New Zealand strongly recommends joining the Gold Plan for all pharmacies using Cretem sachet robots. By joining the Gold Plan, you can swap cassettes as needed and receive annual servicing. There are 2 payment options available in the Gold Plan, monthly and yearly. Travel, accommodation, freight, flight, part replacement, and rental are not included in the Gold Plan. To order cassette swaps for your robot, follow these steps. Send us an email to cassettes@cretem.co.nz. Send us the pharmacy and medicine details along with the pharma codes. Tell us the returning CBN numbers and the quantity of cassettes that you are returning. Please clean in and outside of cassettes. Remove any ID chips or extension tubes and keep them in a safe place. And wrap the cassettes in bubble wrap. Please use your pharmacy labels when sending cassettes back to us so we know which pharmacy the cassettes have come from. When returning cassettes, please ensure they are the same number of cassettes as you ordered, cleaned, and return within 7 working days to avoid a late return fee. We monitor the number of cassettes sent to and received from your pharmacy. If you exceed the maximum quantity of the machine cassettes, please return all of them except for the cassettes that you have purchased. If you have purchased any cassettes, they belong to you, so please keep them with you. To allocate the cassette on the robot, follow these steps. Locate the cassette and find a sticker with a number that matches the cassette's base number. Use a screwdriver to remove the ID chip from the old cassette. Flip it over to access the dials. Double-check the dials that have been set to 66. Screw the ID chip back onto the cassette. Please check that the ID chip is aligned with the plastic molds and the bolt is secured firmly. Place the cassette in the designated location in the robot. If the cassette base blinks for 1 to 2 seconds, then stops, the ID chip is correctly assigned. If it blinks constantly, the ID chip number doesn't match the base number. Place it on the FND cassette base and double-check the dial settings. Please carefully read off all documents in the pharmacy document folder as well as record and review the cleaning logs for your robot. The documents contain the cassette swap plan, troubleshooting guides, SOP documents and cleaning logs for sachet robots. If you have any inquiries or issues, please contact Cretem New Zealand. Please watch these videos more than once before your robot installation.